Body image is our perception of our own body. So it's how we feel and how we think about our own body shape and how we look.
It differs, the image for beauty in Baghdad, it differs from if you're looking back in history or if you're looking right now at people, because it's different from one generation to another. So I would say in old days, they looked at the inner beauty more than the outside. We even have this saying, it says, "Jamadu ruh," which means beauty is the beauty of the soul.
Hungarian women are very voluptuous. They are big, hearty women. And as far as African Americans, they're thick. They're voluptuous as well.
Media portrays women in my culture by us having figures that are very sexual, I guess, being very talkative and, you know, in your face type of person.
Media portrays a really false image, an unrealistic image of what women's bodies should look like. But within media, the large definition of media, of course, there's like counterculture and other different kinds of media that portray different more realistic images. And even within mainstream culture, we do see some things like the Dove campaign for real beauty for women. That's, you know, supposedly supposed to be getting away from ideas of, you know, photoshopped women that look totally perfect. And actually, if you go on YouTube, there are a lot of videos that Dove has produced that showcase the behind-the-scenes aspects of what beauty is and showcase what it looks like for when a model comes in and looks like just anyone, and how they do her makeup, how they Photoshop her, how they airbrush her, and then eventually show a billboard at the end where she looks nothing like what she looks like in real life. So there are aspects of the media that are trying to sort of uncover those things because they realize that on the one hand it's healthy for our young women, and on the other hand it's a selling point. You know, I mean, it's by doing that, Dove is still trying to sell their product.
Nothing is ever natural when it comes to that. Everything is so processed. It's like you have to look a certain way. It's almost like they are producing something that is not real.
When I was 16, I was obsessed with weight loss. I used to exercise like crazy and watch my diet, count calories. I think by that time, most of my friends were thinking the same way. And I was little. I didn't know if that's like it was an important thing or not. And I took it really seriously. I was watching like celebrities and I wanted to lose weight and stay in shape. But right now, I mean, obviously I don't care about it anymore. I know that it's not everything in life.
You look on TV or when you look in a magazine, you don't see girls my size, you see smaller girls. And I think that messes with the psyche a little bit. It makes you wonder, like, wait a second, I don't look like those people. But I think it's up to the person to determine what they should look like or who they should portray in the world. We can't all look like something that's been invented. Like, what I look like is real.
I'm pretty small and I have a bigger upper chest, whatever. And, you know, some girls don't have bigger chests, and it kind of like, I really don't like it. I mean, some girls are like, they'll die for it, but I'm more of like, I wish I was a lot smaller. But I mean, that's one of those things that I just brush off, and it's like, God made me the way I am, so just accept it.
And I have two nieces who are elementary school aged, and I tell them all the time that they're beautiful. And I think that the more that we can tell people these things to make them feel good about themselves, the better.
One advice I think is really important is to believe in herself, that she is beautiful and that, you know, she is a good person, and Because if you don't believe it yourself, then there could be so many people telling you, you're so beautiful, you're so kind, but if you don't believe it, you're not going to take any of that into consideration, so you're always going to feel down and you're always going to feel like something's wrong with you and you're not good enough.
I think that you would have to get to a point in life where you feel like you're enough. If you could just get to that point where you're like, you know what, I'm enough for just being this way, I'm enough.